This one will take the cake of all the weird bromances in the world. Ronaldo recently surprised all his fans when he revealed that he was friends with none other than the controversial psychologist Jordan Peterson. Yeah, who saw that coming? Not us. But since posting the photo with his friend, Ronaldo brought him up again. So what did the Portuguese forward have to say about this astonishing relationship? Let's find out. First up, Ronaldo praised Peterson. Ronaldo made a surprise appearance on Piers Morgan's Uncensored, where he made several startling allegations against his current Premier League club, Manchester United. And while much of it was worrying to fans everywhere, what shocked us most was when Ronaldo brought up Peterson. In September, Ronaldo posted a photo with Peterson, which led many to wonder how the two had come to meet each other. This budding friendship caused many fans to be astonished because of how divisive Peterson's comments had been. The psychologist had stated that there's no such thing as white privilege, dead-named Elliot Page, and even ragged people he disliked for being woke. Yeah, he's not very popular, but Ronaldo doesn't feel the same way. He came on the show on Talk TV and added that he was a big fan of Peterson. The footballer has read his book, 12 Rules for Life, and thinks the author is very smart, and the fantastic man had given him some great advice. Up next, why did he think Peterson could help? Ronaldo's been having a tough year. It makes sense that he reached out to someone for help, though why it had to be Peterson is still keeping us up at night, and we weren't the only ones. Fans took to Twitter to discuss how baffled they were by the photo. While some wondered what had brought the two together, others joked if the two had sung any duets together. Another tweeted that the meetup was proof that a multiverse existed. But Ronaldo's offered us all some clarity on the matter. Turns out he needed some help from someone he respected, and that someone turned out to be Peterson. He explained that he'd had an amazing conversation with him about various aspects of his life, not just football, but the billionaire's various businesses as well. Plus, he believed that Peterson had something to offer him, so he reached out to him. While we understand his reasoning, we still wonder why it had to be Peterson. Coming up, Ronaldo feels betrayed by the club. The explosive interview had many moments that no fan could have dreamed of, and when Ronaldo turned on his club that he had returned to after almost 12 years, we finally learned just how bad things were. In the interview with TV host Morgan, the 37-year-old attacker accused the team of betraying him, which had caused him turmoil at Old Trafford. When the move was announced, Manchester United supporters worldwide were delighted to see that their ex-star had decided against moving to Manchester City and chose to stay at Old Trafford instead after leaving Juventus. Despite United's less than remarkable performance, he ended up as one of the club's finest players in the 2021-22 season. His homecoming seemed to be going well. So the star forward's startling admission in the interview came out of left field. Sure, rumors had begun to circulate that claimed Ronaldo was looking for another transfer so that he could compete in the Champions League, but no one had expected that things had gotten so bad. At the beginning of the interview, he was hesitant as he tried to find the right words, but Ronaldo felt that the truth had to be shared. That's when he revealed that many club members didn't want him there, and the problems weren't recent, but had been there since he joined. Even though Ronaldo is a talented football player, he would prefer to play for a club where he is respected and can enjoy his time. Next up, Ronaldo's lost respect for those in charge. The nature of Cristiano Ronaldo and Erik ten Hag's relationship over the past year has been the subject of much gossip, with many people speculating that it had been challenging. All of this has now been confirmed by Ronaldo himself in the interview where he attacked the Dutch coach and declared, "I don't respect him." This year, Ten Hag, who had great success at Ajax, took over as manager of Manchester United. Ronaldo claimed that Hag doesn't respect him and that he felt the same way about the coach. Ronaldo was adamant that he could never appreciate someone misbehaving around him. He also lashed out at Ralf Rangnick, who was appointed interim manager at Manchester United after Ole Gunnar Solskjaer was dismissed. Even though he helped United finish the season on a high with a position in the Europa League, Ronaldo wasn't happy with his presence either. Following up, Ronaldo revealed when he wants to retire. The five-time Ballon d'Or winner took a break from bashing everything and everyone at Manchester United to offer insight into when he would like to retire from playing professional football. Piers Morgan claimed that Ronaldo told him he'd like to retire when he was 40. If this is the case, he has 2.5 years to go, and the footballer wants to ensure that he spends those years at a club where his contributions and experience are respected. He doesn't feel valued at his current club and wants to change that as soon as possible. Ronaldo has also claimed that Hag has constantly brought up his name in the news only to distract supporters from the actual issues at the club. The forward is well aware that any news about him becomes instant headlines, so managers constantly bring his name up in the press. Things aren't looking too good, and it looks like Ronaldo's wish may just come true because rumors of his transfer in the winter window have already begun making the rounds. From Chelsea to Atletico Madrid to Real Madrid, Ronaldo may not return to Manchester once the World Cup ends. Moving on, how did Ronaldo and Peterson become friends? Let's return to the previously discussed shocker in the interview, Ronaldo and Peterson's friendship. Since Ronaldo's post that was captioned, "Nice to see you, my friend, #see-you-soon," we've just been hungry for more deets. This time, Peterson was the one to offer more insight into how the meeting came about. Like Ronaldo, Peterson had nothing but nice words for the football football star. He also posted to his social media and wrote, "I've rarely met anyone who more clearly deserved what they earned. Good to meet you." Peterson answered the questions we all had on the very same show that Ronaldo had appeared in, the Piers Morgan Uncensored show. According to Peterson, Ronaldo made the first move and invited the psychologist to his home for a meeting. He explained that the Portuguese captain had recently been through some troubling times and wanted to discuss it with someone experienced. One of Ronaldo's friends had sent him some of Peterson's videos that seemed to speak to him. From there, he also read his books, which also turned out to be very helpful. So he took it one step further and finally decided to talk to him face to face. Up next, what happened at the meeting? Peterson dived into the details of his meeting with Ronaldo and opened our eyes to what had happened. Once he arrived at his house, he spent the next 2 hours talking to him about various subjects. Ronaldo offered him a tour of his house, which included all the equipment that helped him stay in shape. They spoke about his personal life and all the companies he owned. But the most important topic being discussed was Ronaldo's future. For 90 minutes, he and Peterson had a strategic discussion that explored how the footballer could deal with the current problems to improve his coming days. Finally, what does this mean for Ronaldo? Ronaldo is treading on very thin ice at the moment. Firstly, his interview revealed his troubling friendship with Peterson, whose views are pretty archaic to the majority. When he called the right-wing psychologist a friend, fans wondered why Ronaldo had posted that picture. They voiced concerns about how young boys were being led to believe that Peterson's views may be valid. Ronaldo may have benefited from his advice, but offering the controversial man such a big platform will be harmful in the future. Not to mention that Ronaldo has become the first person to reach 500 million followers on Instagram. Fans believe he acted entitled when he posted the photo to his socials so that all those people would see. To top it all off, the footballer has alienated many fans and sports personalities by being so vocal about his distaste for the way Manchester United's being run. One part of us is beginning to agree with the supporter that feels that Ronaldo is on his way to tarnishing his otherwise spotless legacy. That's a wrap for this video. What do you think about Cristiano Ronaldo's weird friendship with controversial psychologist Jordan Peterson? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you at the next one.